celebrate the Zerogravity event under the theme People and Profits. As we embark on this journey of exploring the symbiotic relationship between human capital and business success, we start this special day by lighting a lamp symbolizing the spark of creativity and the illumination of new ideas. We kindly request our distinguished guests to ignite this flame, representing the fusion of people-centric approaches and profitable business strategies. Your presence and participation in this tradition hold immense significance, embodying the spirit of collaboration and mutual
इधर से आना
growth.
इधर से
एक बार इसको तो भगाओ ऊपर और चेक करने बोलो चालू है और सब जाओ
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now let us seek divine blessings of the Almighty by rendering a prayer song. I call upon the choir to lead us in prayer. Kindly remain stand for Mastermind's anthem.
एक को भगा के कर दो
Kindly remain stand for Mastermind's anthem.
खा 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 तो जैसा अरे मास्टरमाइंड का है
your seats.
Done.
मैम लोग को दिखा
एक को भगाया ऊपर. सुन
ना ये
एक को भगाया ऊपर. सब फ्लोर पे वाला. अरे एक इधर तो स्टेबल रखना. लाइव ये नहीं ये लाइन खाली रखे. मेरा लाइन खाली.
आम्ही कुठे बसतो.
जा जा जा. येऊ ना इधर. युवराज इधर आ. युवराज भी है ना. बैक साइड बैठो. बैक साइड ये लाइव है ना. लाइव चालू है.
Hello.
भाई लाइन खाली रखना. ये लोग तो क्यों बैठा है. मैम लोग बैठेंगे ना पीछे आगे. तू क्यों बैठ रहा.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and our esteemed audience, a very warm welcome to Mastermind Zerogravity 2024-25. I, Ms. Sakshi Pandey, and my co-anchor, Ms. Ayushi Jain, are truly honored to be your host for this incredible gathering. Zerogravity is an event which fills us with enthusiasm that nothing can bring us down. Today promises to be an extraordinary journey for knowledge, inspiration, and shared moments. We have exciting events lined up. So, without further ado, let's dive into morning filled with learning, laughter, and celebration. Now, I would like to call Mr. Yatesh Boyer, Secretary of Masterminds, to formally welcome you all.
ताली बजाओ. इन्हें भी ला रहे बैठ.
Good morning and warm welcome to each one of you. It is with great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you today on this auspicious occasion of the inauguration of our Zerogravity, a celebration of knowledge and the pursuit of excellence in commerce. I am Mr. Yanesh Goy, the Secretary of Masterminds, and it is truly an honor to extend my hearty welcome to distinguished personalities whose presence and adds immense value to the gathering. I extend a special welcome to our esteemed Vice Principal Ma'am, Head of Department Commerce, Dr. Lata Swaminathan, whose visionary leadership has been the guiding force behind the success of our association. We are also privileged to welcome our respected Professor, Mr. Sanjay Deshpande, Dr. Ashok Pujari, Dr. Deepa Ma'am, Dr. Rebecca Ma'am, and Mrs. Nutan Ma'am. I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed alumni. Your presence adds a nostalgic touch to our celebration. We would like to forward to welcome you back to our alma mater. We are equally delighted to welcome our Joint Secretary Ron Kalseker as well as our Joint Secretary Nazmin Sheikh. Our heartfelt greetings to brought to conveyors of the committee members and the entire team of volunteers whose tirelessly efforts have transformed the vision of Zerogravity into a tangible reality. Last but certainly not the least, a warm welcome to all the participants who bring their talent, intellect and passion to the Zerogravity. Your presence is what makes event dynamic and encouraging. To our esteemed audience, thank you for your joining.
Thank you, Mr. Yatneshwar, for your warm welcome. Now I have like the pleasure of inviting our Joint Secretary, Mr. Rohan Khalsekar, to present the Zero Gravity 2023-2024 report.
Good morning, respected Vice Principal, Dr. Lata Swaminathan, respected professors, and my dear mastermind team. I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude and excitement as we gather here to inaugurate yet another chapter of Mastermind Zero Gravity. The memories of our last year's journey are still vivid, and I am thrilled to share the remarkable highlights of Zero Gravity activities 2023-24. On 12th and 13th January 2024, the vibrant and unforgettable Masterminds Zero Gravity and Intercollegiate Fest unfolded at NES Ratnam College, Bando, orchestrated by the Commerce Association. Last year's theme, Sustainability, a convergence of sustainable practices and business innovations, was a guiding beacon for exploring sustainable business practices, echoing the spirit of ecological responsibility. The fest was a convergence of talent, intellect, and enthusiasm with a mix of offline and online events. The intracollegiate competitions kicked off on 12 January, setting the stage for the Grand Intercollegiate Showdown on 30th January. The registration came from a total of 52 colleges, which includes colleges both from India as well as from foreign countries. The grand event commenced with a formal inauguration ceremony at 8 a.m. in the auditorium. Let me take you through the diverse tapestry of events that made Zero Gravity 2023-24 an unforgettable experience. The fest kicked off on 12 January 2024. The events conducted were as follows: Brushstrokes and Beyond, Carbon Footprints, Ethical Dilemma, Upcycling Competition, Treasure Hunt, and an online quiz. 12 January kicked off with a creative event, Brushstrokes and Beyond, held in collaboration with the library, received participation of a total of 46 enthusiastic students who all showed us how a few strokes of brushes can express so many emotions and ideas. The second event, Carbon Footprint, received an impressive 65 teams of 2 engaged in exciting competition, each team showing their teamwork, communication, while learning how to reduce carbon footprints. The third event, Ethical Dilemma, which featured a powerful debate on environmental issues, received 18 participants passionately sharing their diverse perspectives. The fourth event of the day, the Upcycling Competition, showcased 55 innovative products prepared with recycled waste items at the artist arena. Additionally, an online quiz game evaluating students' sustainable lifestyles attracted a participation of 148 students. Finally, the last event, Treasure Hunt, held exclusively for intra-college participants, had a total of 48 teams, and the events came to meet a satisfying end. Through all these events, the participants had learned and experienced teamwork, communication, importance of eco-friendly lifestyle, and how to reduce wastage. Truly an enlightening and knowledgeable experience. The success of Zero Gravity 2023-24 would not be possible without the collaborative efforts of our audience, the guidance of our teachers, and the unwavering support of our principal, vice principal, and the entire masterminds team. Thank you all, and let the Zero Gravity journey for 2024-25 begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rohan Khalsekar, for taking us to the insightful journey of last year's report. Now let's turn our attention to the exciting prospects of the current year. I would like to invite our Joint Secretary, Ms. Nazmin Sheikh, to the stage to introduce the theme of the academic year 24-25.
Satyam.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Peoples and Profits. I'm Dashing in HR Excellence, myself Nazmin Sheikh, and I'm from S4 BCom, and I'm the Joint Secretary of this year's Mastermind Zero Gravity. We are excited to introduce this engaging event designed specially for the students like you. Our goal is to introduce and enhance your HR skills, foster deeper and understanding of a human resources and its applications. Through a series of competitions and activities, you'll develop an essential skills like talent management, leadership skill, and teamwork. Our objectives are simple: foster HR awareness and knowledge among the students, develop critical thinking and problem solving and communication skills, encourage the teamwork, collaboration, and leadership. You can expect interaction sections on HR topics to enhance your communication skills, network opportunities with the HR professionals and industrial experts. We are sure you will benefit from enhancing HR knowledge and skills, improve career postures and network opportunities and industrial connection, personal growth and developments through the challenges and interaction activities. This year, Zero Gravity is conducted 4 events which are very knowledgeable and fun events. Those events are Let's Talk, have a conversation to a fellow participant on a topic on a common interest. Ratnam's Got Latent, a talent show event where participants can demonstrate their hidden skills and talents. Interview Insight is a participant in the mock interviews with the HR professionals, get a feedback and improve your interview skills. HR Headhunt is a follow clues, solve puzzles and find perfect candidate to suit for a recruitment for a job and vaccinations. We are looking forward to a huge turnover. I am inviting you all to unleash your HR potential and thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Nasmi, for introducing the theme. To kickstart the Mastermind Zero Gravity 2024-25, we request Dr. Lata Swaminathan ma'am to inaugurate the theme.
उतना
Thank you, ma'am. We are proceeding to the next part of our event. We will honor our distinguished members. First, I invite our secretary, Mr. Yadnesh Goyal, to step forward to honor our vice principal and head of the Department of Commerce, Dr. Lata Swaminathan ma'am. Her dedication and leadership has been instrumental in our journey. And do you all know, Mastermind Zero Gravity is the brainchild of our dear Lata ma'am. She always sets higher standards and always inspires us. Kindly give a big round of applause.
पकड़
Now, I call upon Joint Secretary Mr. Rohan Kalsekar to felicitate Mr. Sanjay Deshpande sir. He is an associated with the Department of Commerce for many decades. Sanjay sir has played a vital role in Department of Commerce. Though he is not a commerce teacher, he has helped the department by taking responsible roles such as class mentors and subject teacher for mathematics and statistics and also computer system and application. Now, I call upon Joint Secretary Ms. Nazmeen Sheikh to felicitate our beloved Deepa ma'am. From the beginning, ma'am has been a great support and helped us throughout.
इधर इधर
Now, I call upon Mr. Dinesh Mistry, Treasurer of Mastermind, to felicitate Dr. Rebecca Thomas ma'am. Her contribution and commitment to our academic endeavors and truly commendable. Now, I call upon Ms. Anjali Pillai, Admin Coordinator, to felicitate Mrs. Nutan Lokhande ma'am. She is Ma'am is always instrumental in conducting Zerogravity. She always encourages to participate.
अटका भाई अटका
Moving on to the next segment, we will be honoring our alumni as well as Judge Mr. Yatin Patil sir.
Yatin for being amongst us. Yatin is an alumnus of BMS department, but still he is associated with Masterminds. Okay, so we are very proud, feeling very proud and honored that you are amongst today. You are with us.
Now, I invite our Sanjay Deshpande sir to honor and felicitate our remaining alumni. Malay Bagh, former treasurer of Mastermind.
अरे वेदांत से फोन ले रहा है आईफोन
Next, I like to call Mr. Dennis Narai, former management head. Next, Ms. Samriddhi Prashant, former creative head of Masterminds. Next, I'd like to call Ms. Marciana Rodriguez, former management head of Masterminds. Next, I'd like to call Mr. Dipesh. Next, I'd like to call our ex-General Secretary as well as former sponsorship head, Mr. Vedant Shinde. Thank you, sir, for felicitating the alumni. Next, I'd like to call Next, I'd like to call Dr. Deepa ma'am to felicitate our office bearers.
All the entire team of masterminds is felicitate the principal. Okay.
सर देख सर दिखाओ
Next, I would like to call Mr. Yatin Patil to share his experience.
Good morning, everyone. Uh, Respected teacher, Dr. Lata Swaminathan ma'am, Sanjay sir, Rebecca ma'am, Deepa ma'am. Thank you so much for having me here. Yeah, so sorry to mention. Thank you for having me here. I'm from the BMS department and I'm very happy that I'm a part of Mastermind. In fact, I'm still a part of Mastermind. I'm from the batch of 2013 and at that time, I started as a journey as a newbie. So during my first year, I just entered into Mastermind activities, okay, just to learn. At that time, we had some kind of a market analysis activity happened, and through that I understood one thing that if we want to be industrial ready, then we need to have some sort of activities which is corporate related, which will make student ready for the corporates, which will give them some push. Then in second year, when I saw a lot of creative things happening in the Mastermind Club, being a BMS student, and I was very much into the creative part. So I wasn't able to hold myself, and I asked my friend, I also want to contribute, and that is how I entered into the organizing team. Then I started making the different creatives, the inauguration. At that time, we didn't had the PPTs and the TVs, so we used to make the different type of different designs of inauguration boards. Okay. Slowly, gradually, I became a part of this team, and the working in the team was really amazing because whatever I am today, it's because of the Mastermind team. Okay, let me tell you that. Okay. I can proudly say, when I entered this college, I was a vernacular medium student. I purely studied Marathi medium. Okay, but when I entered, it was really very amazing experience because when I entered in Mastermind, I learned how to be a team player, how to lead your team, okay, and also how to manage the team. Okay. Yes, I really want to thank Lata ma'am because she played a very vital role because with the help of Lata ma'am, I am able to understand how to work in team. Okay, because at times Lata ma'am used to lead team, but also she used to contribute, and this is what even corporate requires. Okay, so you need to understand your role, and accordingly you have to play in the team building. Okay. And this really helped me. So today, I worked in the education industry for around 10 years. After that, I entered into the startups, and now I'm having my own venture. So it really helped me a lot. So I want you also to learn through these activities whatever masterminds doing it. Okay. This zero gravity activity we started in the year around 2015 when we had the silver jubilee edition of our college with the sole intention of giving the student the corporate exposure. Because every time when the student comes into the second year, they always used to ask this question. Okay? Even we used to get that question: are we corporate ready? Okay. And the second year is the crucial part wherein you learn, wherein you understand, wherein you upskill your skills. Okay. So with that intention, we started off with the zero gravity. I can proudly say our batch witnessed the first edition of zero gravity, and then it's been 13 years. I didn't be able to come back, but then it's good to be back. I entered college again after around 13 years, and I can still see mastermind in that place, zero gravity in that place, and they are doing fabulous work. Okay. I didn't expected that I'll able to contribute, but then Yadnesh and whole team accepted me as one of the team members, and I really enjoyed working with them. It's like reliving my college days again. Right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Yathas and team. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for your kind and heartfelt words. Now, I would like to call upon Sanjay Deshpande, sir, to address the gathering.
So don't worry, I'm not going to give you a very religious dignitaries of the dais and my dear friends. Someone mentioned just now, Sanjay sir, though he is not from the commerce department, he is from the commerce department. So I really, it took me back 32 years back. This year, I think all of you know that I'm going to superannuate this year in the month of August. And so I joined this college in the science faculty, but gradually I shifted to the commerce faculty. There were some technical reasons, and that's how I came to commerce faculty. But I thoroughly enjoyed being with the commerce students, and this is the last zero gravity I think I'm witnessing. So I wish all of you the very best for today's event and as well as all your future endeavors. And thank you all for inviting me as a guest. Thank you once again. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, I call upon Vice Principal, Dr. Lata Swaminathan ma'am, to address the gathering.
Okay, so good morning, all of you. I want to hear a nice good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So very happy to be here at Zero Gravity. And mine is the second last year, as Sanjay said it was his last, mine is the second last. So I'm very happy, Sanjay, that you joined us. And thank you, Yatin, for joining, Yagnesh for leading the team, all my colleagues in the Commerce Department, and my dear students. You know, masterminds and zero gravity are the closest to our hearts, whoever is from the commerce faculty, which I'm sure all the teachers and the students and the alumni will agree. Do you agree? Yes. If you see so many of these alumni coming back for the zero gravity and masterminds, it's only because the sense of belongingness and the closeness that they feel to this event and the club. And that, how does that get created? That's what you need to understand. After pandemic, I think we all teachers, students, we all are still groping. Honestly, I'm telling you, we have not got hold of anything even now. Because things are very different after the pandemic. Okay, and this year the theme is, I think, people and profits. And profits and the power of employee branding. Okay, this is a very powerful theme actually. And like how Yatin was also saying that we need to be making our corporate ready, and how ready are you to take over your jobs, which is getting more and more challenging with the AI intervention. Okay, with AIs coming in, it's going to be extremely difficult to brand yourself. Extremely, because AI is more intelligent, more powerful, more, I would say, that's so, you know, like with AI, they are more powerful and more strong, more intelligent, more fast, more capable, more talented than we human beings. Have you realized that? Yes. How are we going to brand ourselves? In fact, Balai was telling me that, you know, ma'am, I felt more like the current student rather than alumni because I think everything he had to do. Correct, Balai? And he was saying, पता नहीं इन लोगों को कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कैसे करना है. And you know, we had this very beautiful principle in masterminds that the current team needs to train the next team so that they are ready to take over. Okay, now Yagnesh and Rohan and all of you, You actually have to train your juniors so that they are able to handle. I don't know how much did Malay train because if he makes that statement, I'll question him because he was a secretary last time. You were not the secretary? You were the treasurer. Then who was the secretary? Kavalji will not come. So I think Kavalji has not done a job well.
I think the treasurer, I think the treasurer, my treasurer is set to go.
Very good. See? It is not like that. I can see that in him. I can see that in him. The way he does the treasurer's job so well. So and Malay was to the T perfect in his job. You just give him something and he'll do it so perfectly, so diligently. He'll do follow-ups and he will ensure that everything is in place. Now why I'm giving you Malay's example? Because he is a very good example of employee branding. I wouldn't say employee branding, a student branding. He has branded himself. Now what is branding? It is the identity you create for yourself. All you people have studied marketing and commerce, so you know what is brand. A brand is, name or an identity given to a generic product. So like we say chair, table or whatever, but then when I say this is a company's name, okay, or if I say like this is Havells fan, Havel is a brand. And Havells fan will be definitely different from Crompton's fan, right? Now, what is that differentiation that you create? The way you actually make your identity known to people is what branding is about. So, you may be wanting to brand yourself as an employee, which will be in future. But right now, what you need to do is at least brand yourself as a student, which Malay has done very well. Vedant has also, because he did excellently well in sponsorship. Shambhavi was also a very good leader. See, so what I'm jealous, I must tell you, he in fact texted me saying that, ma'am, what is it that I can do for the masterminds in Zerogravity? See, this is what makes you different from the others. Marciana, I know she's so good with music. I still remember the song that she created. For advertising, we did that, right, Marciana? So beautifully she did that. And they were all the pandemic people. Huh? But she did it very well. So see, what do people remember you for is your branding. So Yatin was a BMS student, but he was so active, like he just shared his story with you. He loved being a part of Mastermind because Mastermind was so creative. I think it was one of the most happening clubs. Am I right, Sanjay? When Roger and all those people were there, even till Sanjana's batch, if I remember well, Masterminds and Zerogravity was the most happening event and club in the college. And people used to feel so proud to be a part of, and that is how Yatin said, I want to be a very active member of this, though he's from BMS. Now that was the branding of Zerogravity and Masterminds. So today when we talk about, making yourself a powerful brand or the power of employee branding, you need to first brand yourself as a student. What would you want your teachers? What would you want your friends? What would you want the college to remember you for? And that's the reason why we always say that in Masterminds, the secretary and the joint secretary must leave a legacy behind. We always say that, do something different. Do something absolutely new so that people will remember you. Okay, I remember Roger's batch was the one who rebranded the entire, the repackaging, the rebranding, the reinventing of Masterminds. Everything happened during Roger's time. And if I have to remember Sanjana, who was the secretary, she was the one who introduced that 5-year, we had that Orion Awards. Then if I remember, Shruti's batch came up with the flash mob which they performed giving a social message in the malls, Yeah, even in our mall and Thane, both. So this is what we remember people for. And that's what branding is all about. So if we have kept this as a theme, okay, the power of employee branding, I would want you to really seriously start thinking about how you would want to brand yourself. And brand yourself in a way that people will remember you for good things. Now there are very nice branding in terms of, people doing mischievous things also and people remember, right? We remember people who are very naughty, very mischievous, very troublesome, very, arrogant. We remember them for that reason as well. It's your choice to decide what you want people to remember you for. And that's where your individual branding begins. And I have been always telling the way things are. Okay, I mean, I'm happy that slowly after the pandemic, things are picking up and the commerce department is ensuring that, we're getting the masterminds and the zero gravity in place again. It has still to reach the glory that it had earlier. I'm not too sure when and how it will reach. But I'll be happy. I was just telling, if you want to do it properly. Otherwise, don't do it because करने के लिए करने का कोई मतलब नहीं होता है. But I'm happy that Yatnesh and Rohan and his team have really taken it up well. And this time also they tried doing something. So this time, as a part of the HR, since the topic is HR based, we thought we need to have something more, HR related for the college, and that's how we have introduced this event called as Let's Talk, and which was also a very big initiative, which I think the Students' Council wanted to take, but I thought let it be, started by the mastermind. So we have introduced that event, which I presume Deepa under the Students' Council will take it up, on a monthly or at least, once in 2 months, where students just come and speak and share, because I feel these days students do not either know how to share, express, or don't want to. I don't know what the problem is. Probably we need to understand. And I think we all grand old teachers, we keep struggling to connect with every generation, because you're seeing generation of students. And every batch, we find so much of a difference in the way they think, they talk, they behave, they carry themselves. It becomes very challenging for us teachers also to understand you all. Please, you must understand our perspective also. As much as you all have problems, we also have problems. And our problem is mainly to understand you all, which we are not able to. So I thought the best way is to at least let people talk, express. So today I think you people are so used to the social media where you keep texting with emojis and short forms and 2 words and phrases, So making sentences is a big challenge to you all. I understand that. So today if I have to ask a question in the class, 1 word answer. Now that 1 word का उसका मतलब हमको निकालना पड़ेगा. Because you are not used to it. So that event has been very specifically, kept in this zero gravity, because we feel that students need to learn to express themselves. So that's going to be a very interesting event where we want you to just come and talk and share. I think the alumni who are around, you all can join, because you all can add a lot of your experience and wisdom to the entire talk. Okay? Other than that, I'm sure you all know the other events that we have decided. So the treasure hunt is supposed to be the most exciting part. So they have tailored the HR topic to a treasure hunt theme. And then I think Ratnam's Got Talent has been a very important part of our Pathfinders every year. I don't know, do you all know Pathfinders is commerce newsletter?
Yes.
No, because many people have not understood that even now, Because we have stopped with the physical copy printing. It's only a digital print now. So many people don't register. So please understand that Pathfinders is the annual newsletter of the Commerce Department, where we have one section called as Ratnam's Got Talent. So our team members, they try to find out, all those hidden talents of the students. They never come and, do that in front of the college or any event. So we identify them and we try to put them in our Pathfinders, so that let the college and the students know about what they're good at. So this, I think, is now Umaira's idea, which she said is very popular. That's something called as, India's Got Latent. So, I know people always are latent is always a very sleepy thing for me. I don't know. But that's how it is. So, things are quite reversed, but I guess we need to just understand and accept. So we are having that event where anybody can just come and exhibit any of the talents, and so which should be interesting for people to watch and also to be doing what they are doing. And the other very important thing which we have is interview insights, where Yatin will be one of the interviewers. Divya Nair, who is the vice president of the alumni, will be actually joining us by 10 o'clock. So in that case, what will be happening is in this, those who are interested will be coming for a mock interview, and they will ask you questions typically as you would be asked in an interview. And they'll give you a feedback. Immediate feedback you will get. So they'll tell you this is where you went wrong, this is where you went right, this is how you should be. Prepare yourself for this. So that's a first-hand experience you will get interacting with an HR professional. So Yatin has been very kind enough to be a interviewer for that, and he always has been so active even in the alumni. And I think today, if I feel that alumni is getting a little more vibrant, is because of him, because he does a lot of I would say lot of initiative things. Very good at technology, and all the database that we have managed to create for alumni is purely because of Yatin. And he really keeps a lot of track of everything, so I don't have to remember much. I just ask Yatin, what did we do then? He'll immediately give me whatever information is supposed to be given. So I really wish that you all get inspired by our own students who have done so well, and they come back to share their stories with you so that you are able to decide what kind of a branding you want for yourself. So you all are TY students. Now I don't know, it's too late, I know, that you're talking about your identity in the college, but some of you have managed to create your identity. Some of you all have quite become invisible in the classroom because people don't even realize that you're there in the classroom. It happens, right? They choose to be like that. They just choose to be either sleepy or not attentive, or just be one amongst the group. That is your choice completely. And if that helps you, good. Go ahead, no problem. And if it doesn't help you, then do something about it. I think we all, having taken a birth on this earth, must leave our footprints behind. So like when Sanjay sir is retiring this year, I'm sure next year we'll keep remembering him for so many things. And imagine when you're gone and nobody remembers. How would you feel? And we all have to go one day, right? We may leave the college today, we may leave an organization today, but I think we all have to leave the world one day. How would you want your people to remember you? So that branding is very important. Whether you are taken up a job or not, whether you worked in an organization or not, whether you went to a college or not, you are a human being on this earth and you need to leave your indelible marks. Please have that foresight in mind. And think, how do you want people to think of you and remember when you're gone? And how will you feel if nobody remembers you? हो सकता है ना ऐसा कि कोई तुम्हें याद ही ना करे जाने के बाद. If you feel good, then I don't think I can tell you anything more than that. But if you feel, no, I want people to remember me, I want people to talk about me, do something there. That's the way you brand yourself. So please start taking baby steps towards it. Okay? And I'll be very happy if all of us are able to leave a good, very unforgettable mark of memories in the minds of the people from wherever we be. And that will be our branding. Okay? So I think I've spoken enough about the theme and the idea. Just to conclude, I was telling the team this year that if you cannot do it well, don't do it. Because don't do it just for namesake. Don't do anything for namesake. If you take up something, do it well. That will be again your branding. Because they know कि अगर ये बंदा इससे जुड़ा हुआ है ना वो अच्छा ही होगा. You understand what I'm saying? That kind of an intention you all should have. And I was telling, अगर नहीं करना तो छोड़ दो, masterminds को बंद कर दो. I was telling that Rohit got a little worked up. He said, no, मैम ऐसे क्यों बोल रहे हो? I said, हाँ ऐसे ही बोलेंगे because people don't seem to be understanding कैसे करना है कुछ भी. सीखना नहीं चाहते हैं. कुछ बोलो ऐसे नहीं वैसे करना है तो बहुत लोगों को पसंद भी नहीं आता है. They'll say, why am I corrected? But please, you must enter this arena with a very open mind to learn. जितना तुम लोग लर्न कर सकते हो ना, उतना तुम लोग आगे बढ़ोगे.
अगर कोई तुमको बोलता है कुछ कि ये तुमने ठीक नहीं किया है, इसको ऐसे कर सकते थे, यू कैन ऑलवेज थिंक अबाउट इट इन टू वेज कि हाँ ये तो बोलते ही रहेंगे, लोग बोलते ही रहेंगे, बट एटलीस्ट हमारे पास इतना इंटेलिजेंस तो है समझने के लिए कि ये जो बोल रहा है उसमें कितना सच्चाई है इंटेलिजेंस हमारे पास. We should use that intelligence to understand कि जब इसने कुछ बताया है उसमें कितना सच्चाई है and how much should I take from that for myself to improve. So I hope that true to the tagline of zero gravity, nothing can bring us down. I hope zero gravity and masterminds flies high in the sky of Ratnam always. So even after I leave, I hope it stays on and it stays up. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing the gathering. Now, last but not the least, I will call upon Mr. Dinesh Mistry, Treasurer of Masterminds, to deliver vote of thanks.
Hello, warm good morning to everyone. I am Mr. Dinesh Mistry, Treasurer of Masterminds, and it's my pleasure to stand before today filled with gratitude. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to our Vice Principal and Head of the Department of Commerce, Dr. Lata Swami Narthan, ma'am. Your unwavering and guidance and supports have been the foundation of our association. I also extend my sincere gratitude to our beloved Sanjay sir for joining us today. My pleasure means to great deeds to us. To our professors Ashok sir, Deepa ma'am, Lata ma'am, and Rebecca ma'am and Nutan ma'am, I offer to my deepest thanks for your invaluable insights and leadership. Our HR professionals and esteemed alumni, our continuous supports and involvement have been invaluable. Thank you for being part of our journey. I extend my sincerest thanks to all the members of Masterminds for conducting this inaugural function successfully. Closing, I wish everyone all the best. May this day bring you lot to learn and experience. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dinesh, and thank you one and all present here, requesting all the students participate and enjoy the events. Thank you.
ए